I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on. This must be the way to the sky deck.
Okay, so after there's 2 cutscenes there, and I really think that Dr. Robotnik had a great voice acting in this game when he was like, "Get a load of this." Would you agree as well?
Oh, that's one of my favorite lines. Get a load of this, Sonic!
And now, Sonic and Tails is finally on the sky deck, and yet again, it's Destroy the Cats at the end, but it's trying to get into the main part of the egg carrier, I guess, because that's Eggman's in this defensive mode that he put with the egg carrier, right?
Right. It's kind of like a battle mode. You can't. It's maximum security. You can't access the lower deck from the upper, and vice versa, because they've moved. All the pathways are gone. He's locked down the tram. He knows Sonic is on the ship, and he's not about to take any chances.
So, Joker, have you played Sky Deck any recently, or like this your second or first time like going to watch Sky Deck again?
I've only played Skydeck probably once or twice, and it's been a while since I've ran through this level. You know, it's been a while.
So do you think that the atmosphere really plays really well with Skydeck, as in it's much more darker, it's much more sinister, and everything's just landing straight at Sonic?
Yeah, this is, I mean, it's a good level. It's basically, it would be, on Sky levels, it's probably one of my favorites, only on Sky levels.
Yeah, it does kind of remind you of, you know which one I'm trying to say. Sonic 3, Knuckles. Help me out here.
Sky Sanctuary Zone?
No, of course not. Flying Battery Zone, there we go.
Oh yeah.
This is totally Flying Battery Zone. And then, what is it, Sky Chase in Sonic 2? They're kind of similar. In fact, I didn't even realize it until Joker was just talking about it. But they're really similar because, you know, the air is rushing past you. You're just on a bunch of platforms and grates. Yeah, that's wow.
Funny enough that I'd never actually expected it to look more like Flying Battery Zone. You know what I actually thought it was going to look more like? I thought it was going to look more like the last level for Sonic 2. I think it's Air Fortress Zone.
Air Fortress? Oh, okay, I thought it was Sky Chase. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also.
Yeah, because like there's lots of cannons like trying to blast you off, and there's a lot of ring current like in with Air Fortress Zone, and the color design reminds me of it similar as well. It's just that with Flying Battery Zone it was much more inside. And funny enough that if you keep on going towards the left when you fire the rocket at the huge cannon, there's like a little window that shows kind of like the scenario of the Sonic 2 battle, like right now. No, not right now, actually when you climb aboard and you actually go past the planes and you actually push the rocket, is that it shows like the actual kind of scenario of the Sonic 2 battle again. It's like that's where you actually fight Dr. Robotnik just before you go off to Final Death Egg, or whatever that stage was called again.
Really? I had no idea. You're gonna have to point that out. It's coming up right now, huh?
Yeah, it's coming up right now. And all you have to do is to speed past it, and if you keep on going straight down, and instead of trying to hit a rocket at the cannon, it will be to your far left. Yeah, as of now.
Well, great, Blue. Now I'm just gonna have to go and redo the Let's Play all now. I'm just joking.
Yeah, it's pretty explorable. That's why I love Skydeck myself, is that it's much open 3D, and you can take many shortcuts, as you said, from
Oh yeah, there's tons.
different stages, like which made it worthwhile. And there's much more variety you can do. And sometimes the ancient light really helps you, like because there's one higher platform, and there's an enemy there as well. Like you can just use the ancient light to actually maneuver yourself across the other platform without even going through this route right now.
Wow, I didn't even know that. I mean, I know that there's one spot with the little rollers where you can skip that part.
Yeah.
And I know there's a couple of other parts. You're gonna see me do like 2 shortcuts right now. In fact, I'm gonna skip the whole entire ladder section, and then I'm gonna skip like all the way and jump down to the button. Unfortunately, I couldn't do too many shortcuts in Lost World because, once again, my screen capture device, it shows up at, I have a 1080p television that I'm recording this with, and it shows up at like 4p, like literally. It's like this little square in the corner, and I'm like, oh, did I make that platform?
Yeah, it's like, I see what you're saying. And with Lost World, there's many shortcuts as well, and it really slows down the actual tireless platform, because Lost World's one of them worlds that it encourages more platforming without much speed until the end part, and many people like the scenery of it but hate the actual level.
Yeah, I think people did hate Lost World a lot. I loved every minute of it. I loved the snake, the serpent in the water. I loved the whole thing. In fact, actually, I just remembered you will see me do one tiny shortcut.
Okay, cool.
Is that it?
It might be, but let's check out the bridge.
Oh, that was a very splendid cutscene. That was pretty much why I like Sonic Adventure so much in terms of cutscene. It was just 7 seconds, and like it was straightforward. And he's like, "Is that it?" Like he was so uncut, and he was so cool. He was so edgy about it. He just really wanted to just smack Eggman in the face. Would you agree with that?
I would. Sonic is just he's just at this point he's livid. He's really pissed off about it, what Eggman's doing.
Yeah, and then like with Tails just flying back, like Tails is the normal chow, like the chow box in with Sonic and Tails when they fly by, and he said about like a mouthful, like a sentence, but Sonic really just ignored him and just ran on. Yeah, so that was really my favorite parts. Like he said that as well. He did that as well when he ignored him when they crashed down into the egg carrier when that's the ship, and then like he actually gave him that look, and then Tails like, "Oh, I hate it when he doesn't listen."
Too late!
Not the birdie! A Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone, all of you! This is all I really need! Gamma!
What is your wish, Master Robotnik?
Get rid of these pests! Show them what you've got!
Aye, aye, sir.
And don't disappoint me, or else...
So it seems that we have another mini character boss fight with Sonic, and this time it is against E-102 Gamma, the first time we've actually seen him in this game. So what do you think to this actual boss fight?
This boss fight is unlike any other. He just actually attacked himself, which is pretty unique.
Amy! Out of my way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Okay, whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
Hey, this ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
Blue.
Yeah.
Okay?
Explain to me a reason why Amy would try to protect the person that's trying to harm the person that's coming to save her. I don't get that.
Well, basically, this is more to do with Amy's story.
Go to the captain's...
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
Okay, to actually answer your question is that when Sonic left Amy when he was doing Red Mountain, Amy was trapped in the jail in the egg carrier from her story, and you'll see that in Amy's story later. And E-102 saved her and actually rescued her to actually get out, and she saw something special about E-102 that made E-102 turn from an antagonist into a protagonist. But that didn't really show right there with Sonic face E-102. But you'll understand more with Amy's story. But that's why Amy starts to like E-102 and helped E-102 from that sticky situation with Sonic.
That's a good observation there. I mean, Amy's story is it's pretty unique though. I've never really seen a story like that in any other cartoon, movie, or game for that matter, where she's just constantly being kidnapped and attacked by robots, and one just happens to, she can kind of get through to him, and there's a whole story behind it, Joker, where the robots are kind of related in a way, and you'll see that in Amy's story. There's just so much, so many things connecting the dots, connecting Amy and her bird. There's a reason why she has that bird, and there's a reason. Oh, there's just so much, dude. There's too much.
all of the robots, they were created by Eggman, even E-102.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Each of them had different names, and that they had different abilities, like different weaponry, different firing station. And E-102 was lucky because he had the boost, not boost kind of thing, but acceleration gauge,
Right.
to actually go along with it.
Oh no! Not again! Chaos! Could this be the same beast?
Oh yes! Attack Sonic now!
Froggy? I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
I will. You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos. Destroy them all immediately.
So we are now into the climatic boss fight with Chaos having absorbed 6 Chaos Emeralds, against Sonic that not only needs to destroy Chaos for the sake of humanity from Dr. Eggman's plans, but also needs to save Big's Frog. Am I right?
Correct. Big's Froggy is trapped inside of Chaos, and Chaos now has his tail back, which he uses to attack us, but of course we won't see that here because I'm awesome. But one point that I want to make, this is Chaos 6. The Chaos Emerald is less than 50 feet behind them right now. You know, that's pretty scary.
Oh yeah.
No way! I can't believe this!
Sonic! Hey there, Knuckles. Glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic!
Stop! Come back here! I hate Eggman. Where's this? That light. I think it's trying to show me something.